Hey everyone, Jose with Preferred Real Estate Brokers here. What I'm going to be discussing with you is clear expectations to set with your client. So when you're working with a buyer, you want to make sure that they know exactly what to expect when working with you. So the first way to set an expectation with your buyer is going to be to let them know what's going to happen throughout the process of the transaction. So a lot of times if I work with a buyer, I'm going to let them know, listen, right now we're in a very hot market. It is a seller's market. There are more buyers out there than there is inventory. So chances are we're going to submit multiple offers on different properties before you actually get an offer accepted. That way, when they don't get the first deal or the second deal, they don't think that you're the horrible realtor and you're not doing your job. They're actually going to say, you know what? Our agent told us this would happen, and hopefully we'll get it on the third shot. Another way to set a client expectation is to explain to your buyer that even though there are a lot of homes available on the market, that you're only going to show them the properties that you sent them directly from the MLS. Now, a lot of times a buyer becomes very eager and starts doing their own shopping online. So when they're on Zillow or Trulia or Realtor.com, what they're going to start to do is say, hey agent, we just found this property online. Could you show us this one on Saturday as well? And what happens is you have to go and pull the property up, and then you determine, you know what, this is a short sale. You said you didn't want to look at short sales. Or, you know what, this one's actually pending and the information online is actually outdated. So a lot of times when you're working with a buyer, just make sure you convey to them that, listen guys, I'm sending you properties directly from the MLS. This is the most current and up-to-date information. If you find anything that's online, chances are it's out of your budget, it's not available, or it just doesn't fall into your search criteria. The third expectation you'd like to provide your buyer is going to be not to go into a home without contacting you first. So it's always a good idea to have a buyer sign a buyer brokerage agreement. That way they're bound to you and you to them. And you don't have to worry about them running off to another realtor or to an open house or to a new home builder without you being the one representing them. A buyer brokerage agreement will establish that rapport between you and the client and that mutual understanding that they're only going to work with you exclusively. And if they don't, they'll end up having to pay you a commission. Thanks again for watching. I hope some of the information I provided you comes useful in your career in real estate. But until then, I'll see you again.